Hi guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to start building this perfect grade MK2, which I had for some time. It's kind of an older kit from 2001, but I had it maybe for the last 3 years maybe, and I'm just going to start building this guy now. Alright, so I finished the uh, inner frame for the arms. So you can see both of them here. They're huge, look. Obviously it's a PG, right? So yeah, so you can see I haven't put all the armor, and yeah, so I'm just going to build the frame first. So one thing I wanted to mention is this, which you need to be careful, which I wasn't initially, and then I noticed it. If you look at the pack of screws you get, there's actually 3 different types of screws. So you can see the M 2.0 times 4, there's 4, and then TP 2.6 times 8, and then you're careful, here's another 2.0 times 8. So they're all 3 different sizes. So when you go through the manual, do make sure that you actually have a look. Like for example, here it says this is the TP 2.6.8. So which is this one, 2.6, which is the bigger piece, this piece here. And then later on, like for example here, they say use the TP 2 times 8, which is this little guy here, which is a thinner one compared to the other. Very interesting. The other thing is then you go on to this part here, and now I'm building the legs, and then I noticed there's even springs involved. So you have a spring that you actually need to pull in, and then yeah, into here, which is really interesting. Then there's another spring here, which I'm going to supposedly use later on, which is a thicker one, which is just one piece. So I'm building and I'm learning quite some new things. This is an older kit, but it uses a lot of screws and and some springs as well, which is really unique, right? So I'm continuing to build. Now, like I said, the inner arm frame is done. I'm building the legs inner frame now. Right. See, I wanted to show you this too. So it's interestingly, you actually put the spring into this compartment, and then you kind of like close it all up. So you got to be a little careful when you actually put this one in. See, and then it will have like a springward motion, I believe. Once it's in. See, like that. Pretty cool. Yeah. So like here too. I'm going to push it. Oops, see, it's got to be, you got to make sure that the spring stays in, right? And you got to get the right side in, right? And then close it up here, like so. I'm going to have that motion. Line everything up, and yeah, like that. And then after that, there is another TP28, which is this one, which is this pack of screw that you then need to screw in here, because slowly screw this in, and I've got this small little screwdriver. You can see this screw and this screw all different, right? So yeah, done. Let's just screw another one in, right? Okay. All right, I've so finished building the upper torso, the head portion as well. So that's that, and the back as well. So this is the inner frame. I've not put in all the other parts, as you can see here. Just put in the eyes, just so you can get perspective of how it looks like. So it's pretty cool. This part is also the blue part, the armor, which I will remove later on to when I look at spraying the inner frame portion. There's also a part here I'll show you. Is that here? That's the ball that will fit in here, and then that's, if you can see inside. Not sure whether you can see or not, but the pilot is in there, and this portion is able to open and close. Pretty cool, very nice. Yeah. So anyway, I've kind of like finished building this part as well, and I'm also done with the waist. Okay, so I can actually put the entire inner frame together. So just go ahead and do this. I may be missing one part here. Looks like it. Let me go take a look and come back again. Alright, I finally managed to put the whole feet together as well. So you can see it's got many pieces to it. So actually, having built this PG MKII, the most important and most delicate part, as you would imagine, actually is the frame. You can see the number of parts that are involved in putting this the frame of the leg together, and it's huge. It's long, right? Look at, as long as my, almost longer, it's longer than my palm. So this is 2 legs that have been that has been put together with the arms. Arms are also finished. So I've so you can hold a pen here, pretty cool, eh? So yeah, because it's got the articulation on the full articulation on the fingers too. So this is the arm. Let's bring this the second arm in as well. So all has been done. I now need to build the upper body portion to finish the kit, the inner frame. Sorry. All right, time to put everything together, frame wise at least. Let's put the arms in. It's going to be a bit of squeeze, I think, but it's okay, not bad. Okay, nice. Goes in the right arm then. All right. Okay, nice. That will fall off, no worries. I'm gonna, yeah, pick this out first, and then you can see the waist inner part here is actually made of metal, just to give it that I guess the steadiness, the strength to actually put this frame and hold it all well together. So I'm just gonna try putting in and see how does the leg fit in. Oh, it's not bad. Sometimes what I worry is always how tight this thing is, but it goes in quite well, which is quite surprising, and I'm happy for that, right, to happen. Okay, this is quite tight. Let me quite, oh sorry, this way. Yeah, have to fix this ones later. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it goes in quite well. So let's fix this one, this sides. It just, yeah. So that's the PG whole entire frame all put together. He's quite a big guy, right? I mean, the first ever PG that I ever built was the PG Unicorn Final Battle, and I never realized, I forgot how many parts are involved. This really has a lot of the inner frame, especially a bit different building the Unicorn PG. This MKII definitely does have a lot of parts to form the inner frame. So anyway, yeah, that's great. Now would be the next process of I think the weapons, and then I will then start the painting process. All right. So I've taken apart the inner frame and will take it to my spray booth and start painting the inner frame first. Right. inner frame has all been sprayed with airbrush, and they're all dry. Now I'm going to put them together first before going the attempt on the spraying of the outer armor, right? So I'm going to put all this together, fit him up into the inner frame like you saw before going into spraying the inner frame. Sorry, the outer frame, sorry. Outer armor. I've also put together the painted parts of the inner frame. Sorry, I couldn't prop him up enough, but basically he's all done now and ready for the armor to be put back on and reassembled back again. Okay? Alright, so all the white portions of the armor has been sprayed. I did a little bit of shading or gradient spray onto it. Call it what you like, but a bit of gradient to give it a bit of a realistic look, so to say. Okay, so all the white pieces are all ready to be assembled onto the main armor. Here are some of the other parts, the red, the dark blue parts, and some of the gunmetal black chrome parts as well, which I'm always slowly putting them together. Sorry for the mess, but here they are. Alright, I've actually put the kit together. It took a bit of time to do it, so I didn't manage to video that, but so I have the guy already all up done here on the Wise, the upper body all together with the shield and the gun, and here's even the cannon for the MK2. Okay, so now I'm gonna remove the guy and try to put in the legs. Yeah? So release the Wise. Yeah, it's got quite a thick bottom, and so push in the legs shouldn't be a problem, I hope. At this angle, yeah, okay. One more side, yeah. And so now the MK2 obviously is now all propped up, standing. Let me adjust the camera once I'm done here. But yeah, here the MK2, sorry, looks like all propped up. Yeah, he looks pretty good. I just need to adjust him. Okay, so now I'm in the process of, you can see here, using a third-party water slide decal from Evo to actually decal up the guy. I did a little bit of weathering. I'm not sure whether you can see on the edges using an AK pencil for shading. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, finish up the water slides, and yeah. All right, so here's the PG MKII in its full form. Yeah, I had a little bit issues with the batteries for the original LED circuit that's inside here, which you see lights up the head. Not sure if you can see the top here as well, and inside the cockpit. I had a LR44 battery, but the correct battery to get is the LR43, which is a little difficult to get, not available in the market. You need to buy it off like maybe an Amazon or AliExpress, but I haven't done that. So I got the LR44 from the local shop and just fitted it. So it's a little bit too thick. I had to do a little bit of customization to get it in. But overall, this kit has been, you know, it looks beautiful. It's an older, I think, let me check here. It's an older PG kit from, let's see, it says here 2001. Wow, so this is like what, 25 years old, this kit, right? 2001. It stands up well, a little bit wobbly here in this portion here. The legs are okay, so you gotta put it into a correct position before you can get it up, stand properly. A little bit of, I'm not sure why the shield is a little bit loose as well, so I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah, you should be able to see the beam light coming out from here as well. Okay, so all in all, this kit has been beautiful. Let's do a turn around and so you can see the entire kit. Yeah, yeah, so you can see that's how the shield looks like. You can see I did a little bit of weathering with the AK pencil, as I mentioned, and the water slide decals works really well on the kit. So turned out pretty well. I liked it. And if you're a big fan of the MK2, definitely go out there and get this kit if you can. And you can see all these golden chrome parts which have been it comes together with the kit, yeah, and a beautiful big bazooka as well. Okay, so let's turn this guy back here and put him this way. Yeah, so all in all, this PG MKII is a beautiful kit. Go again and get it if you're a big MK2 fan. Yeah, even if you're not, it's a great PG kit to have. Takes a bit of time to build it because, like you can see through the process, there's a little bit of screws here and there that you will need to maneuver in. Takes a bit of time. It's got an internal frame, as you see before as well, which you can paint, but once you paint it, you don't really see much, except these parts here, right? Most of it is covered, and as you can see, a lot of these parts here, they are movable. You can open them up if you wanted to. Sorry, like here, you can actually angle it up, open it up, and show the frame, etc. But yeah, that's about it. And even the head here on these two portions, you can open up as well, but I like to have them closed up, I would say. And this, obviously the LEDs from the two chest areas is actually custom fitted in. All right, hopefully this video has been useful to you. If you have any questions about this kit, do leave us a like and a comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.